But then there were also stories, of how I have been bewitched. Because like when you do well, especially where I come from, people will come up with conspiracies. They say people who have done well, they are now crazy.
How does that make sense? If you do well, you're crazy.
No, if you do well at school, they bewitch you and you become crazy.
You're right.
Yeah.
I've heard something like that. My aunt, I want to say my aunt, like, as black people, everyone's your aunt. So, so let's say a relative of mine, we're touching on this topic of witchcraft. I'm asking, I'm like, is this thing actually real? And then she was saying in Soweto, some of the people who are beggars and like they look mentally insane. It's like she says these people were once really, really intelligent people, like killing it in school. And then someone says, let me borrow your book. Take your book and they do whatever. And you give it back, you read it, and now you can't comprehend. Now you're on the side of the street. I got it. Is that it?
Yeah, that's something that I've heard of. I've seen people on the streets and people are like, oh, this person was good. And then it's just witchcraft, right?
Yeah.
And some people are even afraid of doing well in life because
they're gonna be bewitched.
Yeah. They're like, no, I want to do well, but I don't want to do too well. It must just be well, but not too well. Because if I do too well, now somebody will bewitch me, right? As an example, some people, when they building a house, right? Obviously you start with a plan and everything, and then so you buy bricks or you buy sand, and then trees start growing. Like you take your time. You don't want to build everything at once, even when you have the money. Because phase it out because take 10 years for you to build because
a month.
Because if you do it in a month, people are coming for you. If you do it in a month, people are coming for you. So there are people who are actually scared of that, right? And for me, I think it's quite it's a mindset thing, right? And we can't. We cannot undermine the impact of spiritual forces in our lives, 100%. And also things like risk and chance and luck, all of those things, we cannot undermine them because they do absolutely affect our lives, right? But if we focus on them and put them as the first thing or as the most important determinant of whatever outcome that we want to achieve, then it takes away the power that we have within us to make the changes in our lives. So I have always been I'm doing as well as I can. If somebody can bewitch me, well, that happens, but I'm not afraid. I'm actually not afraid of
because you believe. Like I've seen some of your personal work that you do in the church, right? So you believe that ultimately, if someone bewitches me, God allows it.
Yeah,
and if God's not going to allow, if God says it's like a Job thing,
it's not going to happen to me. Yeah. So, but I'm not saying this if you are listening and you're good at witchcraft. I'm not saying try, because some people might like, hey, okay, this guy is too confident. Let us. No, I'm not saying.
Life is hard enough. Let's
So for me that has always been my thing to say. Look at what is within your control. If you are doing well, focus on doing well. Analyze things objectively. And I believe that if you don't want to do well because you are afraid of being bewitched, maybe you have already been bewitched.
That is bars. That is bars. that is powerful. Say it again for the people so they can get that. Say it again.
If you are afraid of doing well because you're scared of being bewitched, then maybe you are probably already bewitched.